Good morning. Well, today is February 3rd, and today's a special day, International Carrot Cake Day. I'm going to show you some quick photos and tell you what it's delicious and moist and yummy. It's always celebrated on the 3rd of February. Here we go. Look how beautiful that looks. It looks so delicious. There's delicious frosting on it. Oh, it looks so delicious. It's very moist, folks, but it's... Now, let's find out when carrot cake originated from. I honor each food on their day, and carrot cake today happens to be International Carrot Cake. And let's find out when it came out. It actually in the mid 20th century, carrot cake gained popularity in the United States of America. It has a delicious, wonderful cream cheese frosting on top. It's so delicious and so yummy. Well, go back to see the beginning of it now. Oh my goodness, it has a rich history, folks. Let me tell you something. Here we go. Carrot cake has a very rich history. It goes back to the medieval Europe. The exact origin is very unclear. Very interesting. It goes back to like the 1390s. A sweet cake made with carrots, called carrot pudding. Well, that's what they used to call it back then. What can I tell you? In the 17th and 18th century, carrot cakes became popular all over throughout Europe, particularly in England, where carrots were used as a sweetener due to a sugar shortage. Interesting. In the late 19th century, carrot cake recipes began appearing in American cookbooks. By the mid-20th century, carrot cake gained popularity in the United States of America. Isn't that something? You use cream cheese frosting on it. It's really delicious and yummy. The cake itself is very moist and delicious. Now, let me see if I can tell you the recipe for carrot cake. Ugh. Let me see. Here we go. I'm just telling you basically the recipe for it, so you can write it down if you want. 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a dash of salt, Grandma used to call it, 1 cup of unsalted butter softened, 1 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 4 eggs. A lot of eggs are used in this at room temperature. 2 cups of grated carrots, 1 cup of chopped walnuts, it's optional, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 of ground nutmeg. It's delicious and yummy. The cream cheese frosting, you need 8 ounces of cream cheese, a 1/2 cup of unsalted butter softened, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now watch the powdered sugar. I would go for 1 and 1/2 cups of powdered sugar. You don't want it too sweet. Then your instructions, you preheat oven to 350. You grease 2 cake pans. And when you prepare the cake, you whisk together all the dry ingredients, all of the flours, the baking powders, the salt. Then you start creaming the butter and sugar until it's light and fluffy. Then you beat in eggs one at a time. Then the vanilla. Mix at low speed. Add the carrots, the walnuts, the cinnamon, and nutmeg. Then you divide the butter evenly between the prepared pans. Smooth the tops. Bake for 15. All right. What I mean is, you mix everything together, and then you put it into 2 cake pans, and you bake it at 350. And it takes about between 10 minutes to 15 minutes. It all depends on your oven. And you make the frosting when the cake is baking. But then you put the frosting and cake in the refrigerator, and you make sure that cake is cool enough to frost, or the frosting will melt. Deborah, Tom Crunchy Kitchen, have a great day.